Alright, I think we're live. It just caught me off guard. I'm trying to check if this is actually working. It seems to be. I'm now streaming at 1080. This is a basic test to see if this is working, and all I can say is it seems to be nice quality wise. Just get rid of that. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. This is where I am at the harbour. Let me just show you. Basically, Hong Kong side, looking at the harbour. This is where all the fast ferry boats are. It's not quite the Mersey, but at least it's busier. And I'm looking at the live stream. We're going at 3 megabytes, I think. Don't seem to be any drops, but who knows. Anyway, we're live streaming and we're just hoping that this might work. Meantime, I'm checking the live stream for any messages. Don't think there's any messages. So what we're going to do is just walk down here, just packing all the stuff. And again, we've got the SIM card in the Yolobox, so we're getting maximum data going through. Because I'm not flying today, I've got the drone, but there's a Wi-Fi hotspot on the Yolobox, so I can check my internet, and it seems to be all right. But I've only checked it for YouTube. I'm just going to check it for Facebook. Facebook I've yet to figure out, but at least we're working for one media platform. Yeah. Seems to be that we're working anyway. Let me just live stream. Okay, so now we're gonna post this out. I think it's time. We're gonna walk down here and hopefully see if we can live stream and walk down this boardwalk here. So just gonna double click and show you the many sights and sounds of Hong Kong from my walking perspective. I'm hoping that with this now working, I can show you where I'm going. Anyway, this is the harbour area. Live streaming 1080, and yeah, all I can say is it's a bit of a new area for me. I have to check my bag. I've got my keys and wallet and everything. I don't want to leave the scene without going anywhere. Oh, look, that's the ferry. Let's try and zoom in. It's pretty cool. There's another ferry over yonder. Oh, and if you can see just over the buildings there's a Ferris wheel. So I'm thinking that I might go towards the Ferris wheel. Sorry, you don't want to look at my ugly face. I'm just going to go and check that Ferris wheel out. There's a whole bunch of people coming off the ferry. I might have to figure out where to go to the toilet as well, because I feel like I might be leaking soon. Meantime, people pouring out the ferry. This is the Hong Kong Star ferry. It's been from Tsui, lower deck. There's where you go in to pay for your ferry ride, and then into the boat. It's the old building for this ferry. And you buy the tickets, but they don't use it anymore. That's it. You've got these buildings on the side here. There's that one, and there's that one. I think that building now is the Hong Kong Maritime Museum. I don't know if you can see that. It's just written on the side. Oh, is that the museum? All the arrows are pointing to the museum that way. And it's probably, you've got to pay for it. How much is it? It doesn't say. Ho hum. Hung ho. Ah, toilets. Toilets. Somewhere over yonder. And there's that the booze bus or booze boat. Can you see that in the center? The sails are down, but at least it's looking good. I mean, normally I don't know if you can see this. See that kind of pinkish wedge building? That's where I usually am walking about, and to the right of that, I think my last live stream around here was over on that side, around the vicinity of the pink building. Now we're on the other side, and it looks like a nice little fairground rides or whatever. I don't know what's going on around here. Well, apparently, like to score complaints for the buoys. I guess there's no karaoke singers around here. Let's see, So the old junk boat over there, you can go on it from this side on that ferry. The people sitting down are the local maids. They have the day off and their whole days left just sitting down, walking around. Meantime, you got people walking about doing selfies and water photo shoots, and yeah, you got these people. That ferry looks huge. For each one is a big cabin, and seems to seat more than 4 in each cabin. There's a whole bunch of them actually, a whole bunch of cabins in there. Don't ask me how much it cost. Anyway, it looks like a fun day out for the family. Don't know if it's don't know the prices are for the Ferris wheel, but probably be expensive. Oh, here the prices on the side. This must be the ticket office. So let's just see the prices, sorry. $20, $160. Thinking it might be $160. Oh well. This is some sort of photo shoot. These clothes about. I don't know if you can. Well, I guess you've got to come here and then you get dressed so you can look right ninny just to get a nice photo of yourself. So I got like a message from a friend. Just trying to see my frames dropped down from 29 to 19. See, I've got a drop in frames, so I've got to be careful.
自己觉得就是在哪个角度，你自己可以调角度是最好的，不合适。
Anyway, just messaged my friend, the mates, saying I can talk to her later, so I'm going to be doing that. Now, I know that there's tunes over there is going to make it difficult for me to live stream and then have a copyright strike, so it's going to be one of those things, but I can't help it. It's not going to be monetized, this thing. But that looks like a fairground that's walled off. If you can see just beyond the walls, it's just a fairground that looks kind of nice, but I bet it's, yeah, behind a paywall. I mean, if I had a drone, I could look over the fence, but at the moment you can't. And I'm thinking it's just one of those tacky rides. Meanwhile, looking at the water's edge, see some ferries going by. Over that building with the wavy roof is the convention centre. Usually have Hong Kong conventions over there. I'm debating whether I should walk the other way and get a ferry. Get a ferry over. I can basically get a cruise down to the other side. Nothing much around here except for this Ferris wheel, which is alright, I guess. Anyway, if you join me, I'm here live in Hong Kong Central area. We're basically just walking about, seeing what's happening on Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon, you can see a big Ferris wheel, a bit like the London Eye, but I guess it's a bit bigger. I don't know. We've seen that junk across the waters, and there's that pink wedge building over yonder where I'm thinking about getting the ferry to, which means that I might have to go up these steps and see about catching a ferry. Meantime, it's crazy around here. Got two options. I could go to the Apple store, which is across that walkway all the way over to that building somewhere over there, or get the ferry up on the first floor and just catch a ferry to the Tsui, which is that pink building area, pink wedge building. Yeah, I mean, I normally go up these escalators, but they're closed off. So I'm thinking I might have to go this way. Right by here. I'm just going to walk down here. Hopefully I can just carry on. Personally, I don't know how long I've got on this because the data runs out at 3 o'clock. I'm just going to carry on live streaming until the data runs out, or I get too bored with live streaming. Meantime, I'm just going to check my messages. I don't know if there's anybody. See, the thing about with this live stream is that I can't tell if anybody's watching or not. Anyway, we're just going to carry on. A whole bunch of people. It's really nice and sunny down here. It's like January the 8th. So majority of people watching CES or something. In my case, I'm walking to catch a ferry in Hong Kong, debating whether I should get an ice cream or not. Oh, it's going to get really crowded now. Alright, so this is where we go to get the Tsim Tsui lower decks. Going to go on the lower deck and see if we can cross the waters. I'm just putting away my phone charger and phone. So what I'm going to do is try and get my card out. I don't know if you see that, I use the old octopus card to get in. Now I am in. I'm just going to put my card away. So I'm paid for my ferry. Now I'm just going to wait for a seat. This is where you go in. There's one at each side. And yeah. See that? There's one coming on. Oh. Better picture today. Yeah, it's at 1080 as requested by somebody. So I decided to go full hog and use 1080. Thanks for watching anyway. Is it Biop Travel? Oh, ferry's coming in. Oh, they're coming on this side. What I'm going to do is just get the boat. This is outputting 3 megs, I think, at 30 kilobits. It dropped one frame, and yeah, it seems to be working fairly well. I wish I could show you the data, because I'm going on the stream alone, and the stream seems to be fairly healthy. And all I can say is that I'm really happy with this setup. The setup is basically Yolobox and the Osmo Pocket 3. The Osmo Pocket 3 is a webcam rather than HDMI link, so using USB, and waiting for the gates to open. You notice that these boats have been running for at least 30, 40 years now, and they still use the old manual boarding protocols. You see that guy? I don't know if you can see that guy. It's a guy who gets the rope and he hooks it up on the bollard. To secure it, and while he's securing it, he's waits until the boat is secured to the side, so he can so the people can get on board. So I'm trying to make sure I can get on at the front rather than the back, so I can get a full look. You see that people getting off already. They go on that side, and we come from this side. I think that's the last dregs of people coming out. Here we go. Off to the races. So we can get out of the front. That's pretty cool. So here we are at the front. There's the cabin just ahead of us. I don't know if you can see this. That's the cabin right in front of us. And that's where they steer it, I guess. You can't go any further beyond this point, so I'm on the first row. So let's just see. It's actually better when go upstairs. Yeah, I thought I'd stay here. Hopefully it's less sunny. I haven't really got an ND filter, so I stay here, and I guess it's a bit cheaper to be here. It's more open, so I can look out and lean over the side because there's no windows here, so I prefer the bottom actually. Maybe later when I do this at night, I can go upstairs when it's a bit chillier, but yeah, I have to think about doing another live stream when the lights, harbour lights are on. There you go, rope is pulled off. So the boat is ready to rise up. The captain is in his cabin, just closed the door, and here we go. Crazy. Still doing pretty good on the data stream. Here's that boat again, going towards the convention centre. Testing the Osmo Pocket's freeze camera to the limit. It's focusing pretty right. And that's where we've been, just over there. And that's that fairground area. It's alright if you wanted to pay for it. Otherwise, yeah, I didn't want to pay for that. I think it was like $60 or whatever, £6 just to go into the fairground area. Well, this is a short ride. This is only $5 just to get down here. So, what's that equivalent to? Maybe 50p. Yeah, and I'm hoping that this wind muff is muffling out the wind noise, because it's a lot of air rushing by. Anyway, just gonna do a selfie show. So I've got myself near the edge here because this boat is a metal boat, and I can see there's some glitching on this. And I'm thinking that if I stay near the window area or out near the open, it's less likely to bounce off the signal. The stream's still pretty healthy at 299 kilobits, maybe 3 meg. So it's averaging 3 meg at the moment. Yeah, there. It paused a little bit, so I'm thinking, okay. Now, if I was a brave man, I would actually stand up on the edge, but it's wobbly as hell. And here we are, crossing the central ferry. As we do so, we can see a whole bunch. Well, we don't see a whole bunch, we see 2 boats on the other side. And there's that clock tower. So we're going to somehow land the boat somewhere on that side. I think that yellow boat is going, and we're going to land on it. So yeah, watch this space. Meantime, there's a speeding boat coming on. I think earlier on Sundays you could see sailboats going around this harbour area. You could see one far beyond on that other side, but I just see the one sailboat. That yellow boat's going out now. I think we can land on that side now. Speeding fishing boat. Do you know what? I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna actually stand on the side here. Craziness. See, I've got my hand on the side. I'm hoping that it's safe. Feeling brave today, so I thought I'll just do that and get a better angle as we go in. We're going in fairly steeply into the landing zone. Seems to be that we're slowing down now. From this angle you can see the swell of the water. I don't know if you can see it from your side, but I can see that there's a bit of a wave going up and down. I can feel the wave. It's not like a manic wave, but I feel the swell of the water. And as that's happening, feel the judder of the boat as it's slowing down now. So the driver, I don't know if you can see it, he's in his cabin just behind that some white stack thing. He knows his business. I think he's done this for like 10 plus years. There's that ferry boat, and that one may be going towards Admiralty, because these sections of these buildings either go to Admiralty, which is over yonder, or Central, which is where we came from. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is just casually here we go. There's that guy. He catches the rope and puts it on those bollards to secure it. There's the top deck and there's the bottom deck. I'm on the bottom deck. If this was a Titanic, I'll probably be sunk by now. But now I'm here, enjoying the ride and enjoying the whole prospect. There we go. Here's that guy. He's going to throw the rope over. Looking cool. Here we go. Getting closer. So he's got a pole to catch the rope. Maybe 2-3 meters out. And there he secures it. Very smoothly done. Very well done. Meantime, we're going out this way. Wait for the drawbridge to go down. There we go. There we go. That was a pleasant ride. It only cost me 50p. Sorry for the overexposure. I thought this has decent auto exposure, but I guess it's a bit slow to react. Not to worry, I mean I didn't put an ND filter on this. Anyway, we're walking out the ferry here. This looks the common area where all the people are selling their wares and goods. It's less busy nowadays. Used to be papers, gift shops and stuff. I mean, it's all posh, these shops nowadays. Yeah. So we've got the ferries going to Central and then Wan Chai. Anyway, we're going towards the pink building wedge area. And as we do so, we're looking at the shops around here. We're looking interesting. Hong Kong night treats. That newsstand's been there for ages. I know I've usually passed it. I used to work around here where I had to catch the ferry, and because of that, I saw that newsstand. It's a comforting sight. Anyway, we're on the new territory side, I guess. It's Tsim, and there's that pink building that I mentioned before. The stream data flow seems to be alright. We're carrying on. I think we're going to stay underneath this area. Just going to come back. So hopefully now we're here on this side. Should be more, well, I was going to say more peaceful. I guess it's not. Should live stream the double-decker bus trip from Central Stanley to Cham, sitting up on the top. I guess you know your travel stuff. I only know basics, things like the ferry and all that. So I guess I have to take your word for it, because normally I've only done the 271 bus to get here, and then use the MTR trams, trains to underground trains to get across the way, and then take the ferry. But personally, I don't really normally do the tourist stuff. I normally come over here and just buy my camera bits and bobs and go where the family goes. At the moment I've got time on my own here, so I thought I'll just do a little live stream test for the I think somebody asked me to do a 1080 live stream. It's fairly expensive doing that because I'm using at least 3 meg data flow on this, and God knows how much data I've used up so far, and it's been 45 minutes. Meantime, walking around thinking that I could find somewhere place to relax and maybe try and figure out where the toilets are. The bus to Stanley is an experience. All right, I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna have to figure out. Well, I'm gonna have to look that up. But at the moment, I'm not really bothered. I mean, the most touristy thing I've done is I've gone to the peak, which is, I don't know if you can see that. I think the peak is somewhere over there. No, over there where that building is. See that? It looks like an M. It's on that low bit there on the top of the ridge. Been on the peak and the tram ride up there. I've also gone on the is it a 360 cable car ride to that hill where the Buddha is. I don't know. I've been up on a big long ass cable car ride. I've been to Disney as well. No, not Disney, the Ocean Park. But yeah, I don't really do the touristy stuff because it's meant for families and that. Lantau Island. Yeah. That's towards the airport, yeah. I get the orange bus and take it to Lantau Island, to the airport. Anyway, if you're watching, I'm basically demonstrating the 1080 live stream function of the Yolobox. It's actually a better quality of live stream. I'm hoping it is, because I've only checked this out when I first started the live stream. I wouldn't say it was perfect because there is like some freezing in the screen, so I'm thinking that it's not a constant flow, but I don't know, I'm just going to have to check the playback. Meantime, there's that booze boat, the boat with the bar in it, and that's coming over this way. Something tells me if I grab my ND filter, I could capture this properly, so I'm just going to put the ND filter on. Does that help? Anyway, here's that boat coming over to land. I think it's going to land on that side where that guy with the white pants is. Maybe further up. The steps are just further up. It's the Aqualung 2. See if I can zoom in. The bus to the peak is awesome. It's better than the tram. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I normally get the tram up to the peak, and the best bit for me is where I used to smoke, and there's a outside bit where you can go to the toilet, and I used to have a long cigarette break outside where the toilets is, and look at the pretty city lights down below. I should have taken a picture, but yeah, it's a beautiful sight. It was the best cigarette I've ever had, smoking outside the toilets where the wax museum was. But I guess it doesn't beat a long bus ride. Sorry, I'm just playing with the zoom. Just walking up. It's getting busy over there, so I'm just going to be careful. This is where you get on. I'll tell you the prices, didn't I? That guy looks happy. These people eating argao, dim sum or whatever. ND filter seems to have slight colour cast. Probably has, it's a cheap one. It's either that or pay 60-70 quid for some Polar Pros or whatever. I don't care. We're looking at the junk boat. That's usually my favourite thing to see. And we're just seeing these people. Oh, we get table service here. Basically, you can go there and get some dim sum or something to drink. Just gonna do the old selfie. Yeah. Yeah, from my angle, this screen is jittery, so I don't know if that's coming through in the live stream. It looks nice, especially with the bokeh. And despite that, you know, it's all right. If I had a tissue, I could wipe the fungus or whatever that is on the ND filter. Carrying on, I guess. We're carrying on. See if I can turn this thing around. It's a lovely sunny day. I mean, it's getting really bright out here. So what we're doing is maybe walking down here, but I really don't want to walk down where that avenue of stars is, because it's just a whole bunch of people walking in your way. Here we go. Is the junk. See, I don't know why they do it going backwards. Just an odd way to disembark. I don't know if there's a leak on the boat because there's a whole lot of water coming out. Look at that. The bilge pumps, several of them. And there's smoke coming out as well. See if I can zoom in. See, there was a little freeze frame there. Maybe I got the zoom too fast on this now. I'm debating whether I should go over to that Avenue of Stars walk area, because it is a bit crazy busy, especially when there's loads of people walking this way, and some people don't get out the way. So what we're going to do is just chance it maybe. Hopefully it's a nice pleasant walk. We're going to see this bar area. There's a Starbucks. My frame rate is 30 frames, so it says on the 29 frames, 30 frames. It's flickering between the two. So far I've dropped 412 frames, 0%, using 3 megabyte, and the camera is at 30 frames per second. The encoder is running at CBQ, constant bit rate, I think. Yes, yeah. So it should be rock steady. There is a bit of a buffer between my now and your now, because somehow use that buffer to well, I'm not quite sure how it works, but I'm thinking the buffer is like a safety net for the data to get processed properly. Nice and pleasant under these trees. I'm going to walk towards the statue. That's where I normally go. There's an option to turn right where the Avenue of Stars is, and then there's an option to turn left where I normally sit underneath that big shade canvas area, so I can check my emails. I'm debating whether I should check my emails and forgo the Avenue of Stars at the moment. Yeah, it's crazy busy. It's actually heaving. I'm thinking that because everybody's got a smartphone or iPhone, and everyone's using their hotspots and stuff. So I'm thinking that this is competing with the data. That's why you've got it glitching. It's not like a loss in data, it's just some sort of glitching. That's why it's freezing. Now normally I would walk around this, but it's really dangerous to walk around this and not look out for where you're going. Cold drinks. Thankfully, I got myself a lucky, trusty flask of water. So this is canopy area where I can, not actually a canopy, it's just some sort of weird mesh thing with no cover at all. So you're lucky to get any shadow underneath it. So I'm just going to walk up here. A review I watched the other day mentioned that the Yolobox has an issue of constant bit rate. Oh really? You could be right. At the moment, I'm testing it to maybe its limit by doing this walkabout. This walkabout is basically going in between buildings on a metal boat with walls, signal bouncing off, ghosting signals. Each person you see on screen has got a phone with a possible Wi-Fi hotspot and 4G connection, so we're talking about a lot of complicated moving parts to this live stream underneath the performance levels of this. You could assume that this is going to be one of those general idea of if this is a possibility to use it RTMP this way. I only know that I normally use this for drone live streaming, so I'm fixed to a point and I move the drone around rather than move myself around in the Yolobox. Anyway, all I know now is that this area is got free Wi-Fi, and I'm thinking about checking my live stream. So hopefully I might just do that. What we're going to do is just find a shady area and just see if I can. Okay, I mean, there's no shady area, but I'm gonna. Right, last time I was sitting over there, some chairs, so I'm just gonna try and sit over there again and hopefully get some sort of chilled, relaxed area to sit down. I don't know if there's any free Wi-Fi around this side. I see a whole bunch of maids here. I'll be lucky to get this video not demonetized, but who cares? I mean, I'm just doing it for the thrill of live streaming in broad daylight, hoping that I can get free Wi-Fi around here. Now this area has got no sun in my face, so I'm feeling comfortable, and there's a nice breeze on my back as well, so that's a good thing. This building here, I don't think they'll let your camera go in, But it's a possibility to get the pocket free out and film this covertly. Just gonna try. Art personalised masterpieces from the Hong Kong MOA, whatever MOA is. There's no chairs actually around here. It's either that or I sit on those little puny ones. I'm just going to sit on this water's edge thingy. I think I'm all took it out. I'm just going to, oh God, feeling old. Right. Yeah, I mean, this area is basically 1 hour. I've been live 1 hour and 6 minutes. Basically, I think that's all I've got to show for you. I mean, you've already been inside that pink building, and we've already looked at the opera stuff, and God knows if there's any new exhibits in there. But slightly, I'm pretty took it out. I'm just gonna finish this live stream. So I don't know who's watching at the moment. Besides, is it BioBlot travel? Oh, apparently somebody messaged me on Facebook, so I'm just going to check the messages on here. No. I'm just going to try the... See, I've got the chat messages coming up on screen. I only got that for YouTube and Facebook. This is X and Twitch. So X and Twitch. No. So there's no one's messaging me at this point. Okay, I'm just about live stream took it out. Thanks for watching. Anyway, basically it's my Sunday. Trying to figure out if I should get something to eat. Meantime, I got myself a drink, and I'm gonna have a drink, find a toilet, and maybe get something to eat before going home. At the moment, let's just see what time it is on the world clock. Yeah, it's 1:30 already here in Hong Kong. It's midnight, 30 minutes past midnight. New York and London, it's 5:33, 5:30 in the morning. So a bit early for London maybe. And it's 9:30 in San Francisco. Okay. I would try to live stream at night, but I'm usually tuckered out by 6 o'clock. But I'll try to do a night shoot maybe, because the pretty lights around here are gorgeous, especially at night. And it was like pandemonium, especially on New Year's Day. Yeah, 7th of January. Anyway, yeah, sorry to end on the low, but I think you get the gist on the whole live stream and quality of this. If you haven't, please subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 people to subscribe at least. I'm on my way with 700-ish. But other than that, I think yeah, I think I've had a good day. I'm gonna end it here, and hopefully maybe you'll probably want to check out my other videos. Other than that, I think maybe next weekend I'm gonna do another flight, maybe at higher quality at 1080, and yeah, I think that's it really. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys again. Cheers. Bye.